Guys, I'm going to be showing you a cute DIY that I use these wooden hearts that my mom made, so you can make them too. And then we spray painted them and then sanded the edges and sanded over the board to make it look way cuter. Okay, you're going to need some pictures of your choice, some Mod Podge, a paintbrush or sponge brush, scissors, and a pencil, which are optional. First, I used a collage and I chose how I wanted it to look, and this is what I chose. And you take them off and then you take your Mod Podge and apply it all over your heart or whatever surface. You can make it in any shape too, which is kind of cool. So you're going to put it all over and give it a nice thick layer so it doesn't dry before you put your pictures on. And then once you are done with that, you are ready to place your pictures. Okay, so I found out that putting them down on the board doesn't work out as great, but you can. It will probably pop up though. So I would just suggest doing what I did for the last few photos and actually painting the back of it. It makes it so it sticks better and longer. And then you're gonna, after you put it down onto the board, you're going to paint over the picture, especially around the edges. That's so the edges stay up and the picture does not come off when you're done. Also, if you have any bubbles from pushing down the sponge brush, just make sure to flatten them out. You want it to be as even as possible. It will look better and shinier in the end. Also, be sure to be creative with this. Don't make them all straight, that's not fun. You can have them all turn different ways or slanted. It's super cute. I'm going to show you again my next picture collage, which I'm just using two different pictures and I'm cutting them out. So I'm using a pencil to outline kind of how I want it. You don't really see the pencil much, so you don't have to be exact, but it's just kind of a guide. Also, it would be cute to do it to be different shapes, so you can use the shape scissors or regular scissors and cut them into different types of shapes like circles or diamonds, like how I did this picture. Also, when you're laying down your pictures, you should use pictures that look good with the background. So if you put a picture that has a lot of black in it on a black background, it won't make it pop as much, so I would use that for something else. I'm going back and fixing what came up because, like I said before, it makes it so much better if you put it down on the picture and then put it down, because it will stay and it will pop up. So you're going to probably have to go back a few times over all of the pictures. Okay, so this picture doesn't really have enough edges, so I'm just going to write something in the middle. You can write or draw or do whatever you want in the middle, but I'm just going to write "stay strong" because in that picture we're flexing, so it's just kind of a play on words, I guess. Make it look cute and fancy. I like to make the dot letter, like the letters that have the dots on each end, so that's what I did. You can do whatever you want, obviously, and probably it will all look cute no matter what, even if you just make it regular. And then for my other picture, I'm just going to cut it up like a little bit just so both of them fit. I don't really like having straight edges, but it's okay if you do. And then I'm going to go around with my Mod Podge and just apply these pictures. Make sure they look good when you put them down, because you're not going to want to have to stare at this thing forever and it not look good. Okay, for my last board that I'm showing you, I'm going to write some on the board. Write just like any letters on the board because that's how I'm doing it, and you can just use a Sharpie and outline it with a pencil. I'm writing a friend quote because it looks super cute, and then I'm just going to Mod Podge and then you're done. So I'm going to show you all some pictures, so I hope you liked it. Thank you. Goodbye.